All right, I think it's time. Hello, Amazon Live. Good to be with you. My name is Leah Little. We're going to talk about last minute Father's Day gifts this afternoon, and I'll share with you a few of my favorites, a few of the things for my dad, a few of the things for my honey, and a few ideas I have along the way. So let me just say hello. If you want to chat, I'm here. Hi there. And we're going to be doing a lot more of this together. I have a new friend who has written a book recently, so I think later on this afternoon I'm going to have her come over. We're going to interview her about her book that she published on Amazon, so that'll be a fun afternoon. But for now, let's talk about it with Father's Day knocking on our door, some great gift ideas for Dad. So I will share with you coming up in the stream. We've got all kinds of goodies. So we've got the Fire tablet, which I think is a great e-reader, and we can discover this together. I just ordered that. The AirPod Pro, great gift idea for dad or the man in your life. We have these, we use these. They are really the next gen when it comes to audio. I think there's something like 200 times per second that they are double checking the noise cancellation in your ear. It's really quite extraordinary. On the flip side, if you're looking for something over the ear for dad, my favorite Bose I will profile for you. I've had these for years. I've used these for years. These are the Gen 2, the Bose Quiet Comfort. And if dad's going to be doing any bit of traveling at all, or even just mowing the lawn, or just need to lock out the sounds of the kids, this is going to be a great way to go. And those will be coming up in this hour. And then also, I'll show you a few of my other favorites over here. Few different things coming up. The SoundLink Micro, really great on the go. Speaker from Bose as well. Coleman Quick Pump, every dad and mom, incidentally, needs one of these. We just added this to our collection because we are having some sleepovers lately. Got to have those, the air mattresses blown up. And then I got a phone call just from our neighbors the other day saying, hey, do you have a quick pump because we need to charge or fill up our float for outside, because down here in Florida we're out and about in the water these days. And then the TRX, I mean, what a great system for dad, right? If you are still not going to the gym, if the gym's not open yet in your area, we actually pick these up and install these in the garage. And if you've never tried TRX before, it is amazing, certainly for women, but for men as well, developed by, I believe, a Marine. And I'll share with you more about that as well. Also, one last thing I want to kind of tease you with. This is a new high-performance planner that I picked up. There's actually a whole set. I have it in the red and the yellow and the blue and the green. But it is an amazing planner. So if you're looking for something for dad to really get organized, from Brendan Burchard, there are a lot of tools in here to really be productive, to kind of get a handle on life, on learning, on what's happening. And I think you're gonna love that. So lots of good things coming up for Father's Day. And yes, Bose is awesome. Okay, whoops, here we go. Is awesome. All right, so as we kick things off, let's talk first of all about this Fire tablet. So I'm so excited to get this home. I think this is a great gift idea, certainly for Father's Day, but probably a great gift idea for anybody that likes to read. I was really curious about this, so I thought maybe you and I can go on a little bit of an adventure together here as we discover it, because I haven't actually gone into the full detail of it. When I was visiting my sister a couple weeks ago in Dallas, I left my iPad, which means I left my e-reader. So I thought, okay, we're gonna just dive into the world of Kindle, of the Fire, and see what's happening here. So I ordered the Fire 7. It is crazy sale right now on Amazon, which is nutty. I know there's different versions of it, but hey, if you're like me and you're new and you're starting, then you might want to start with something that is super affordable and see what it offers you, and then you can decide from there if you want to upgrade. So the Fire 7, literally it comes in this teeny little tiny box. out of the box, it tells you it's what it's designed for entertainment. This is the 7-inch display that is in the carousel. Let me just make sure I pulled that up for you. And yes, so there's the Fire tablet. And so it's in the carousel. If you're new to Amazon Live and you want to shop, then you just select whatever it is that you want in that carousel, add it to your cart, and then come back and hang out with me for a while because we'll spend a little more time on it. So this one has the 7-inch display, quad-core processor, which is pretty impressive for the price, and you have that long-lasting battery. So it is expandable up to 512 gigs of expandable storage. So here's why I ordered it. So you can watch your movies, you can watch your TV shows, you can listen to songs, you can listen to audiobooks or podcasts, and play games. I like it because I wanted to have a new e-reader and something just for podcasts. So here you have it. Now, interestingly enough, as soon as I added my login information, just connected to Wi-Fi and connected it for the first time, I got an email from Amazon. So let me just share it with you real quickly. Let's do Fire. All right, so yesterday it says, "Dear Amazon customer, your Fire tablet purchase has earned you 3 months of Kindle Unlimited." So I'm really curious to find out what this is. So we can redeem the Kindle Unlimited. Let's just do that now. And enjoy over 1 million ebooks, rotating selection of popular magazines, thousands of books with audible narration. So after 3 months, it says the subscription will go to $9.99 a month. So that's the offer that came to me when I ordered this. I'm sure there are various different offers that are going to be available. So again, just a little incidental there as we purchase this. So it says, meet your Fire tablet. You want to do it together? Let's see what's going to happen here. Discover Alexa, hands-free, and more.
From watching movies and reading books to asking Alexa for the weather, there are lots of ways to enjoy your new Fire tablet. Try asking Alexa to play music or movies, make calls, check the news or your commute, and more. Just say Alexa to get your tablet's attention. Alexa, what's the weather?
Currently, in Olympia, you'll see lots of clouds with a high 49 degrees and a low of 39 degrees.
Make video calls to friends and family. Alexa, call Mom.
Calling Mom.
And find what you want to watch. Alexa, show me action movies.
Here's what I found.
If you have an Amazon Prime membership, you get unlimited access to thousands of movies and TV shows, over 2 million songs, and even select books, comics, and magazines that you can borrow at no additional cost. And with For You, a page of curated content personalized to your tastes, it's easy to discover new things. Create kid-friendly profiles on your tablet. Amazon Free Time lets you manage available content, customize time limits, set educational goals, and review activity. Plus, parents can rest assured that kids can't make in-app purchases without permission. Enjoy your new Fire tablet.
So I kind of like that little video overview. It says, make this Fire kid friendly. So of course my daughter, younger daughter, I'm going to say yes. Let's, okay, so it says your Fire allows you to create a personalized experience for each child, including custom home screens. So I'll go back and do that. And then you can discover what your child enjoys with the parent dashboard. Oh, that's kind of cool, right? So you can go back and sort of review what it is that your son or daughter might have been watching. So cool. So you can put in their birth date, and that's super cool. So you have parental controls that are built right in. So bear with me. I'm just going to give this a second. And she's a girl. And okay, so you can change the year that you may want to add to. Let's see. Because it's a shortcut to this if we just have to scroll through the whole thing. Yeah, it's going to take a second to set the year. So we will just cancel for now. But I think you get the idea that at least it can be done. And that's cool. So you can do free time unlimited on here, or I would guess if you do free time unlimited, that means you could also then set a limit to the amount of time. So we'll say just a sec. Tells us it's in process. I love that right out of the gate. So now we're going to go back to, so it's, you can add a child 1, or set you. And your Fire allows you to create a personalized experience for each member of your family, including custom home screens, preferences, apps, and content. So children can explore content on their own with a customized experience. So that's kind of cool. So walking you through. So whether it's for, dad for Father's Day, or whether it's for something, in this case, it could be for the whole family. This is going to be really nice. So you can set a lock screen so that there's a pin attached to it, which is kind of cool, like that. So we could create a new pin and continue. Cool. Okay, the pins have to be the same. Okay. Continue. So I think you get the idea when it comes to setup. Let's explore some more. Let's see what else we can do on here. I think this is continue. Okay, so Goodreads, this is one of the reasons why I wanted to purchase, this is the reason why I wanted to purchase the Amazon Fire, because I wanted to be able to tablet, to be able to read books. I love, love, love books. And so I'm just jumping into the world of digital. I love paper books. I love that feel and that touch. But sometimes it's not practical. If you're traveling, you can't always take that with you. This is a great way to always have it available. So find more books that you love, keep track of the books that you want to read, get recommendations from readers like you. And it says Goodreads is a free service. So let's go in and continue to explore that. Meet your next favorite book. See what your friends are reading, find book recommendations, and access the world's largest network of readers. So now we can create a new account. So it already recognizes me from having logged on here. So we'll say okay. And oh, that's kind of cool. You can connect to your Google or to your Facebook. And let's just do that, connect. So it's going out, it's loading, it's finding, in this case, Google. So you can log on there, and we'll just say not now. And then again, kind of walking you through the process. So I think this is a great gift idea for anyone. I mean, if you are somebody that wants to be able to, give a gift that really, what is the old cliche that keeps on giving? That's going to be a great option. If you are somebody that wants to, experience the beauty of Amazon, I think this is a great way to go. Okay, so I have a free trial that says it's coming up. And let's start our 30-day free trial. Why not? Cool. Welcome to your 30-day free Audible trial. Continue. So here we go with Kindle. It has unlimited. So that says enjoy the freedom to explore over 1 million titles, thousands of audiobooks, and current magazines on any device for $9.99 a month. So you have unlimited reading, all kinds of things. So let's just compare that with the email that was sent to me. I think that was a 90-day. Oh yeah, that was 3 months of Kindle Unlimited for free. So there you go. A little tip, if you are just getting a new Kindle, you may compare and see what Amazon sends to you as a promotion for the freebies, because built inside there's a 30-day free trial, but on an email I got a 90-day free trial. So I think we'll say no thanks, because I'm going to connect it with a 90-day, right? And then, cool. So you can add recommended books, has a little bit of, history here, probably pulling from some of my other Amazon history because I see some children's programming in here, Frozen, although my daughter has kind of moved beyond that. Some of the things that Darren and I watch, probably Jack Ryan, of course, so it's already starting to source some of my other interests, which is kind of cool. And then we can add things to the watch list. So if you want to figure out how to code or master your emotions or watch Alias or Homecoming or Jack Ryan, waiting for the new season to come out for that. And then there's also recommendations that it is auto-populating as well. So I'm gonna say not now. We'll just come back to that so that I can move through this for you. Then you can download free apps. That's cool, right? And games. So, oh, you can put Netflix on here. Love that. Disney Plus, TikTok. Victoria will love that. Instagram, Facebook. Oh, so this is going to operate like a full functioning tablet, which is really cool as well. So Facebook Messenger, Food, so the Food Network, Pandora, Twitch, so you can do your gaming. Love that. Love this. Okay, so let's just do. All right, continue. Love that. So it walks through then permissions. So it's gonna let us, depending on which, it sounds like which profile we are logged in as, we'll have which access to the apps, which I love. So there's an update. And we can change our Alexa experience when multiple Alexa devices are present. So I love that. So it says Alexa will not respond from your tablet and will instead respond from the next closest Alexa device if it senses other Alexas that are near, which is great, right? Because you don't want to say Alexa and then have 5 different gadgets talking to you. So super cool. Okay, go to settings if you would like to change your default. Okay. Love. So now it's downloading the pre-selected apps that I suggested there. Super cool. And then the tutorial is going to guide us through some of the major features. So love that on our new Fire tablet. So we can say continue. Let's see what else we have to offer. The home page displays a list of your installed apps. Quickly find your recently opened content by swiping to the For You page to the left of home. Continue. So there you go. It's starting to add the content pages populated by what I have either pre-selected or just selected right now. And these are dedicated pages for books, videos, games, and more. Each page allows you to easily access recently opened or purchased items, discovered new and personalized content. Love that. I love how intuitive this is. You know, I've set up a lot of electronics over the years, and what's really nice is that it kind of gives you, even tells you which way to swipe as you are moving through here. And Judy Bloom, Knock Knock Jokes, obviously Alexa knows what we've been up to. Scrolling through content pages, and then it gives you the arrows to scroll up. Kind of a built-in tutorial. Love that. Oh look, it even highlights certain areas as it's showing us how to browse additional content. To access items you've bought or downloaded, or to shop for more content, tap the icons at the top of each page. Continue. Navigation bar, and it's walking us through the navigation. At the bottom of the screen, tap the back arrow to go back to the previous screen, navigate the circle to go home, and then the square quickly switches between recently opened apps and content. Cool. So that's showing us across the bottom here our quick settings and what those mean. Access notifications and frequently used settings by swiping down, and we'll say finish.
Hello.
Hello.
Alexa is on your tablet. You can use your voice to open apps.
Isn't that
Ask
fun?
questions. Play music and videos and more. All you have to do is ask.
Super cool. Continue. So we can get started with Alexa hands-free. When you use Alexa, Amazon processes and retains audio interactions and other data to the cloud to provide and improve our services. So right now we won't use Alexa because I don't want to, as I'm saying it often, to keep offering us a prompt. So if you exit now, Alexa won't be enabled. To go and do it later, which you can do, go to the Alexa settings. So there you have it, a quick little startup for how to fire up your Fire tablet. In this case, it was the 7-inch. And again, a great gift idea for Dad if he's a reader. A great gift idea for the whole family, because since you can put in various profiles, you will be able to have it sort of child-proof for your children. I don't know if anything is ever actually entirely child-proof, but child provisions, if you will, for your child. And then you can have your own user setting as well. So really cool. I just got the 16 gig, the Fire 7, and so far, so good, right? I'm kind of liking that it walks you through all of those tutorials for how to set things up. Seems really intuitive. The only thing that I did do that you didn't see is I took it out of the box and I charged it. So I thought about doing like a whole unboxing, and I was like, oh, probably needs a little charge before we start with that. So, and then that was it. I connected it to the Wi-Fi, and here we are. You saw it from there. So great gift idea for Dad. All right, so let's walk through and see what other goodies we can talk about for Dad. The next thing that I put into your carousel is a gift that my sweet Darren picked up for me and would be absolutely a great gift for Mom, for Dad, for any kind of techie guru, anybody that loves to listen to music. It is dun, 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 the Apple AirPod Pros. What's really cool about these is the audio quality. We've seen a lot of various and different, oh, look, it's automatically connecting with my iPhone. Love that. We've seen a lot of various and different types of audio equipment. I've offered a lot of them on television. We even took a trip overseas a couple of years ago and Darren developed some of his own technology. And I will say that was before the AirPods came out. So what's really cool is that we're now able to share these with you. And I love the fact that they automatically connect. I love the fact that when you put them in the case, they're automatically charging. The case plugs in and gives you, for every 5 minutes, you get an hour's worth of listening, which is really cool. You can actually put these in your ear and listen for up to 24 hours. Pretty awesome, right? So let me just walk you through. It's magnetic, which is really nice too. So they're gonna pop right out. And I have them disabled from connecting to my computer, but right now they're auto connecting to the phone. But one thing I want to show you here is when you go into your settings, there are so many different ways to customize these. And because they actually are checking 200 times a second for the automatic noise cancellation and sending out a signal to combat any noise that could be coming in, it really makes for an experience that, frankly, I can only compare to the Bose that I've had for years and years, and those are the over-the-ear headphones, which we'll talk about in just a little while. So I'm just going to go into the AirPod Pros, and they are connected, but let's talk about information. So what's really cool is that you can toggle, I don't know if you can see that, between your transparency mode and the noise cancellation mode. So in the noise cancellation mode, it really kind of creates sort of a hub of silence. But when you're in the transparency mode, you hear almost more, it seems like, in my experience. It seems like you are, it's not like you're getting an IFB feed through the earbuds, you know, like as if you were on live television, but it definitely sort of opens things up, and that's in the transparency mode. Now, if you choose neither of those, you can just say off, and then you'll just have the regular earphones in your ear with neither the transparency nor the noise cancellation, but you can choose. Now, what's nice is that you also have left and right controls. So you can choose the noise control or the transparency level that you want to have, or you could turn it off. And you can do that by your right ear and individually by your left ear, which is really nice. You can do the ear tip fit test. So it comes with various different ear tips, and I'll show you what that looks like, these little guys in the end. Now, what's interesting about Apple is that they actually attach. So it's not just a silicone covering that goes on. It's actually almost like an adapter that fits right in place. And again, there are various different versions of those. I think I've got them sitting in the cabinet. So you can find the ones that fit for your ear. Now, once you've done that, you have the ability to do the ear fit test. So with this, it will play music and you can actually judge the audio quality. And then it gives you the noise cancellation option so you can really customize them as you set them up. And what's nice is that you can go back and do that. Like I'm showing you now, you don't have to just do it initially when you set them up the very first time, which I think is really cool. Now, here's what makes them, I think, really important if you're somebody that does any kind of video, because they have a built-in microphone. The reason why we pick them up, quite frankly, is because of that built-in microphone. So you don't have to have an external source. So even though when you think about the cost of Apple AirPod Pro as opposed to, say, another form of earbuds, think about the fact that you don't have to have then an additional microphone, which means an additional piece of equipment to connect. You now are going to have that microphone built right in. So it's almost as though you have, well, in many ways, you have better, in my opinion, quality than the wired, but it's literally like having the wireless, but with the built-in microphone without that cord and cable that's hanging down on you, which is really cool. So it says automatically switch AirPods for the microphone, or it can always be on the left, or it can always be on the right when it comes to where the microphone is picking up, which is really cool. So what's nice, and I'll just read it to you, it says the active AirPod microphone can automatically change from left to right or be fixed from side to side. So I love that. So if the microphone seems to get better audio quality on one side versus the other side, if you're leaning one way versus another way, it's going to be able to detect and automatically be able to adjust for you. So love that. So microphone is built right in, and then of course you can choose if you want to disconnect and that sort of thing. So lots of really great features and details that are built into the AirPod Pro, and that's just in the setup. I mean, there's so many different ways you can go about researching and seeing all the different capacities and things that it can do. I'm impressed by that 200 times a second that it checks for noise cancellation, and that really does add a whole different level of quality. And they only go in one way, by the way. They are magnetic, but they only pop in one way, and then they're charging in the case. And even when that little green light goes out and you think, oh no, they're not charging, that's actually just a energy saving feature. They're still charging when they're in the case, as long as the case is fully charged. So great pair of earbuds. Once you have the case fully charged, you can use them, I think, for up to 5 hours at a time, and then drop them in the case, and then it gives you another full recharge. So great pair of earbuds. And I was just thinking, I'll bet you can sync them with this Fire tablet. So we were just talking about that Fire tablet. Let me just go back. And the Fire tablet, I'm guessing, will certainly have a setting in here that we could sync with Bluetooth. So let's just see. Yep, system updates, Amazon Photos, App Store, and Bluetooth. Oh, so Bluetooth is enabled right now. And let's see if they automatically connect. That would be cool. Oops. Got to keep them open for that. So here they are. And okay, they're automatically connecting to my phone. And let's see what's happening on the tablet. I think we're going to have to go to settings and add them. Settings, connected devices, Bluetooth, and okay, making it visible to other devices. And now it's finding, holy cow, all of the Bluetooth devices that are around. We have a lot of electronics at the house. So it's telling us that it's visible to a lot of these. So anyway, obviously, I think the connection can be made there because the Bluetooth is available on that Fire tablet. Just wanted to kind of go back and check that as we truck along here. So those are the AirPod Pros. And remember, with the AirPod Pro, you have that microphone that is built in. Huge fan of that. Okay, since we're talking about audio and great gifts for dad, I would be remiss if I didn't share with you my favorite when it comes to audio devices. Although I will say the AirPods are giving it a second close favorite. Up until a few short months ago when we got the AirPods, this was my all-time favorite. What is it? The Bose QC35. This is going to be Quiet Comfort. QC means Quiet Comfort. 35 is the model. The QC35-2 is now out, which allows you to talk to Siri and Google. And this is what Bose is known for. And I will tell you, before I actually purchased these for the very first time, I really had no idea what all the rage was about, what people were just raving about and talking about so much. And now I get it. For the last several years, I get it. It's amazing. It's like it literally locks out anything around you. I just flew back from Dallas, about a 2.5 hour trip on the airplane. And to be able to arrive refreshed and revived and not have jet lag, I merit and give all the credit to the Bose for that. So whether you are somebody that is adventurous and actually stepping out onto an airplane these days, or whether you just want them for silence in your own home, maybe kids are around and you want to be able to create a little privacy, maybe you want to use them when you're out mowing the lawn, this is going to be a great solution. So Bose has been around for 50 plus years, right? And when you think of Bose, you think of that iconic name, you think of literally synonymous with some of the best electronics. And I can tell you, having worked with the Bose team for years, the quality of the work that they do is really impeccable. I mean, we have the Bose system throughout our entire home here. If you're somebody that really loves great quality and you want to buy something once and you want to own it for a lifetime, this is, with electronics, you're probably going to upgrade at some point, but certainly this is going to be a great way to go with Bose. So it is that iconic system. So Bose has been around since 1964. This is one of their legendary products. I would put it right up there with that, the SoundTouch system. You really have something that is certainly unique. So the way this story came about when it comes to being able to give you noise cancellation, which was invented, by the way, by the Bose teams and engineers, the way the story goes is that the leader of the Bose company was getting onto his plane and realized how much noise there was in the cabin. And he was like, there's gotta be a way to block that out. And so when you think about blocking something out, right, you're just kind of covering it or closing a door. Well, what Bose did is they actually came up with active noise cancellation. So it senses what's happening around as far as the audio goes, and then it sends out a counteracting signal or wave to balance that. So it's really unlike a lot of technology. Now, there are more and more companies that are coming out with similar technologies these days. But what I can tell you is it's really cool that with Bose, you're able to have, really the iconic bows. You're able to have that ability where he recognized and realized that he could do something better, and really created sort of this active noise cancellation. And of course, these headphones, when you pass them over your ears, you get, any headphones, you'll get a little bit of blockage. But as you create sort of this cone around you by turning on the technology, it literally just locks out the outside world. The real magic is when you flip that switch here on the side, and then you are able to enjoy that active noise cancellation technology. So really an amazing, amazing technology. I wouldn't live without it. I love the fact that they are padded on top. I love the fact that they're padded here on the side. You have a right and you have a left. You can probably hear her talking to you, by the way, because she's looking to connect with my phone. So really great gift idea for Dad. So again, you've got a really lovely, lovely design, and I think they're available in a few different colors. Again, the difference in the QC35-2 is that you are going to have the ability to talk to Google, talk to Siri through the Bluetooth as well. So no matter which version you choose, you just can't go wrong. Again, I love them, highly recommend them, and makes a great gift for Dad for Father's Day, for a gift of a lifetime, because you'll use it time and time and time again. So great idea when it comes to bows. So there they are with bows. Okay, the next thing I want to talk to you about is a fun little piece I had to throw in here, even though mainly I'm talking to you about electronics today. This is just something I love. So I just looked earlier. I have one of these for my sister, one of these for Grandma. They're all in the little case off to the side, but this one is what I love about Dad. So I discovered these little books years and years ago, and I just noticed how crazy popular they are on Amazon right now. So I'm glad that we're all catching up together. But this little book would make a great gift idea for Dad for Father's Day, because what it does, there's a little insert with the different varieties that are available. What it does is gives you the ability to fill in the blank for the things that you love about Dad. So I think there's 50, so there's 50 different individual pages, and I love this because it makes such a thoughtful and customized gift. When you think about, I love your, maybe it's, Daddy's hands taking care of you, or his kind spirit, whatever it is, it's going to be different for you than it is for me. And it's going to be different for, any father that you're filling it out for. So what I love about this is that I think it's really going to warm his heart as you give him something that is personal and that you will answer differently maybe than your siblings would answer. Or if you have a son or daughter and you're filling this out with them, their answers might be different if they are 3 years old or if they're 10 years old. It's really, again, so personalized and so right in the moment. So I love your blank. 2, we always have the best time when we blank together. All great ideas for Dad. When I was little, I loved to blank with you. Isn't that fun? So what I love about Dad, let's just go through a couple more. 4, I'm impressed by your blank. Now, isn't that interesting how I would fill that out differently, for my father as an adult, as opposed to, how a child might fill that out as they're talking to their parent, to their dad, when you're 7 or 8 years old. So I'm impressed by your. And then it goes, I love getting your advice on fill in the blank. So this could be something really fun if you have a little one who is, wanting to, use their crayons and draw in. Maybe they're just learning how to spell those words. Or if you are somebody that wants to actually, really spend time filling that out and thinking about things that that are heartfelt for you and giving that to Dad as a gift. Love that. So it goes all the way up to number 50. And I think you can get this on Prime, so you can probably get it in time for Father's Day if you jump in super soon. But I wouldn't wait too long because these are last minute gift ideas, right, for Dad. This one probably needs to be on time. I wouldn't make that late. But again, it doesn't actually say Father's Day on it. So if you were a little bit late, I think it's okay. I think it's worth it because of the heartwarming sentiment that it will pass on to him. But what I love about Dad. That's a great one. Okay, so real quick, I just want to recap for you some of the things that we've been talking about. We started with the Fire tablet and what did I do with it? The Fire tablet, there it is something that I'm just discovering. I think it is a great idea when you first get it home. It walks you through in the tutorial. I think it's a great idea as a gift, because whether he's traveling and he wants to read, whether you want a secondary backup for your tablet, I didn't know that you could do all of this fun stuff with Netflix and Disney Plus and all of the different apps that you can add to it. So that's super cool as well, because I was just thinking of it as a reader. So you've got the Amazon Fire. In this case, I chose the 7. I'm just starting on my Fire journey, if you will. So I thought we'll just start there, and then I got a nice little bonus with Amazon saying, hey, you can get all these free trials with it. So be sure to check those out if you're giving that as a gift too. Then we talked about the Apple AirPods. Super cool. Again, this is the AirPod Pro, and love these. We use them for so many of our shows. It was really, really helpful when actually Darren first purchased them for me, because we were doing something with the Roomba, and I had to have the microphone on me, chasing the Roomba around, and this was really a great gift, because you have the built-in microphone. They stay on you if you are moving and you are doing video of any sort. It's going to be terrific. But even if you're not doing any sort of video, if you're just using them because you want to be able to listen to something, you're entirely hands-free. You're entirely wire-free. No awkward moments, on the treadmill where you clip the wire and your buds come out of your ear, and we've all seen that, done that, right? So great idea. And again, these have so many upgraded features, from the amount of time, as far as the length of time you can wear them continuously, the comfort level, the active noise cancellation. They also have something called the transparency mode. So with that, you can actually hear more versus less. So it lets things in. So sometimes maybe you are, maybe you're wearing them, say, in the car and you're driving. You don't really want to have a total blockage of all of the sound, right? So, check your local laws. That's not my wheelhouse, but I'm just thinking of an example of where you might need to, actually be hearing other things, or want to have a conversation, but still have them in your ear. So you can switch between the different transparency modes and noise cancellation modes that are in the app. And then you can also customize and have the microphone only on the left or only on the right, or it can oscillate and choose which is the best signal. So there's lots of really, really advanced features that are built in here. So, again, I'm not always for having the most expensive item, but sometimes the most expensive is worth it. So that's my recommendation on the Apple AirPods. Okay, then we talked about the Bose. Love. So with Bose, this is a whole different element when it comes to sound, right? Because this is going to be for somebody who wants to have that over-the-ear experience. And even when you put them, smooth my hair back, when you actually have them, touching your skin, what's amazing is you have this super soft material. It's called the Alcantara, and it is the same soft material that they put into really high-end sports vehicles. And you can tell that it's really unique to the touch. So it just feels good on. You've got that padding on the top. And again, with the QC2, you're going to have the ability to talk to Google and talk to Siri through the Bluetooth, and the active noise cancellation here, just world renowned, right? This is why you see it in so many of the professional commercials that are out. That's where you see it in some of the iconic places around the world. It is the one and only Bose. So there you have it. Then we talked about what I love about Dad. Love this. Got a great little book for Father's Day. I think this is a great idea, no matter what age you are, no matter what age he is. Who doesn't love sort of their own little love story written right here? This is number 30, and it says, nobody else can blank like you. So you can fill that out for your dad. It could be something funny. It could be something, sentimental. Number 34 says, I love how you never. Could be interesting, right? How you fill that out about dad. So there you have it. Really, really inexpensive, great way, thoughtful way for you to get something for dad for the holidays. Okay, let's think about what is next. Oh, a couple more Bose items that I want to cover for you because we use them so often. The Bose SoundLink Color 2. So this is going to be something, I think the 2 is the waterproof version. Let me just double check. Yes, so this is the water resistant. So it's IPX4, which is great. So what I love about that is that now all that Bose iconic sound that you have in those earphones, or maybe that you have in the big, sound wave system, which one day I'll profile for you, you have built in here. So totally portable, connects via Bluetooth. In this case, you can take it poolside, and you use the Bose Connect app. So it's available at the App Store, it's available at Google Play, and you download it, and then you are able to wirelessly control your Bose. What I love about that is that you have the controls for the volume on board, but you also have the controls on your device, which is super cool. So you can control it from up to 30 feet away, which is nice, totally Bluetooth. And it's a really soft, amazing feel to this unit as well. By the way, you can use it while it's plugged in, or you can certainly charge it as well. I love the fact that you have your audio in. So if you wanted to use, an older iPod, what are those called? An old MP3 player, you can plug that in here as well and use that as a music source. So super cool design. I love the fact that, it is going to be water resistant, so you can take it outside if you're looking for something to take to the beach or take around with you. And I think I put in the carousel in the black, but there's the blue. I think there's the red that is available on Amazon as well, and really simple and easy setup there where you just connect it to your Android or your iPhone and you can control it from there. The SoundLink Micro is also a favorite of mine, and I'll give you a full profile on that at a later date because that's something that is super cool as well. And that one is going to be one that you can go and take with you. So with that SoundLink, I'll just show you. Hello, it's thundering here. So this one is waterproof. That could be really handy on a day like today when it's about to start pouring here in Florida. I'll just show you. I don't know if that camera will adjust. No, it's not adjusting, but it's obviously the clouds and the thunder just started moving in. Okay, so on the SoundLink Micro, this is one that is designed to be on the go. So what's cool about this, I knew it detached somehow, is that you can put it over the handle of a bike. You can attach it to a bag. See that little band that has a little bit of stretch to it, a little bit of movement to it. So it's made to be on the go, which is really, really cool. It's like taking your SoundLink 2 and putting in a little micro version and then being able to be on the go with it. Great Bluetooth, great big sound to it, but little bitty price, so that it is a great idea for dad for the holidays. Because when I think about giving a gift, especially a gift of electronics, in some ways, depending on the product, name brand has so much acumen to it, right? It just carries so much weight because name brand means you've got that trusted reliability. So if you're going to give something to dad, because he doesn't get that many gifts, right? On average, this is going to be a great gift to give him because it really does have that name brand cachet. And yet in this case with the SoundLink Micro, you've got something that you can kind of take up and go. Cool incidental is that you can actually connect two of these. So if you are somebody that's on the go and you wanted to sync or pair into the party mode, you could do that, and you have 6 hours per charge on the device too for wireless, which I think is really fun. So love that. Love the fact that you can strap it over the bicycle or take it with you on your handbag. It's a great way to go. So that is the little Bose, and that is the SoundLink Micro. That's probably the smallest in my experience over the years with Bose. Yeah, I think it's the smallest Bluetooth speaker that they have. So if you're looking for something small and compact, that's going to be a great way to go. Okay, coming up next, here's a must-have for every dad. It's probably not the most innovative gift. Are you still there? There goes my circle light. Oh, I think I knocked it over when I grabbed that box. Okay, here we go. Good. And this would be why Jamie usually helps me. Okay, I think we're gonna make it. Okay, this is, we're still there. I think we're still there. Nothing like a little excitement. This is the Coleman pump. So give me just a moment here and let's make sure that little circle light is okay. I think we're functioning there. Just want to balance all that out. Okay. All right, maybe it's the lightning or the thunder throwing things off. Okay, good. I think we're fine. All right, and let's just test this little guy here, and that is the webcam. Yep, okay. So the webcam is going to show you that Coleman. So here's my little laptop that I have sitting on top of my book. You can see all my behind the scenes. I'll have to show you how I do that little setup. I haven't gone too techie yet on my setup, but we'll get there. Okay, so where were we? The Coleman. The Coleman is going to be great if you have an air mattress that needs to be aired up, if you have a raft or a float. We just picked this up because our neighbors were asking us to borrow our pump and I couldn't find it. So I was like, hey, well, you know, fortunately with Amazon, you can have anything almost the next day, right? So you can check and see if it's available from Prime. But this one I found to be super handy. And as a matter of fact, when I did actually go to use it for the air mattress, what I realized is that the one that we have that's older just doesn't quite have the power that this one has. So if you're thinking about something, you know, certainly for dad, if it's time for an upgrade, I think this is going to be a great way to go. Let me just jump over to that webcam. So what's nice about this is that it's rechargeable. So if you are camping or you're out and about and you don't have the ability to plug it in, it can hold the charge in the battery, which is really cool. So obviously the wall adapter is there. That's how you would plug it in. And then you've got the two different adapters when it comes to the size of whatever it is that you might be inflating or deflating. So pretty simple, pretty straightforward, but again, super fast, super loud. Didn't mean to scare you there, but you get the idea if you're looking for something that is really a must-have in the summertime, or maybe, you know, dad just needs an upgrade. This is going to be a great way to go. Okay, let's see how these two fit together. You know, sometimes it's the simple things that get me. We'll just put them right there in the box. Okay, so again, like I said, maybe not the most progressive gift for dad, but if you are practical and want to keep him, you know, having everything that he needs around the house, this is going to be a great way to go. Okay, and finally, oh, two more things I want to share with you for gift ideas for Dad's Day. Okay, we put that right there. Everything's balanced. Let's talk next. Let's talk next about the high performance planner. So I put a couple of these in the carousel. One is going to be a comprehensive set that you can use, I think, for the entire year. I think that's the one that I picked up. And it has all the different colors, red, yellow, blue, and green, I think, and then, of course, the classic black. Now, why does Dad need this? if dad is an executive, if he is somebody who just loves to have an organized life, if he's somebody that wants to be motivated, this is going to be a great way to go. And I think probably a really good gift, simply because a lot of times we don't splurge on something like this for ourselves, right? So here it is, the High Performance Planner. This is, of course, the black version. And it does come in all the different colors. So this is from Brendon Burchard. And what's really cool and makes this so unique is that it's kind of a whole system. It talks about how he has his defining high performance, what that means, what happened as he was creating this planner. But what's really nice is that it gives you your whole life assessment, high performance. And of course you can use it on whatever level you want, but here's just a glance at the basics. And what I love about this is it gives you some morning mindset prompts, things like somebody who needs me to be on my A game. Here's how I would handle a certain situation. If I was a high performance coach looking at my life from a high level, I would tell myself to remember whatever it is that you write in for that day. Then you have your top priorities, and of course your entire day. And he has a whole system. If you listen to his videos on YouTube and various other outlets, of how he wants you to plan your day, how he suggests that you plan your day. I just love it because it really is not just a calendar and a snapshot, but it really is a whole system of prompts that helps you, or in this case, dad, be more effective. And that's really, what it's all about, right? From day to day, measuring on to the next. So here is then the evening journal that comes in, and you kind of evaluate, or dad could evaluate what's going to happen at the end of the day. So it gives you your daily habit scorecard, what you need clarity on, and then, so you have that day by day by day, and then you have a weekly review, and then you have, let's find one of the months that you can write in. So then you can write in an entire month, 5-week month, and kind of have your month at a glance ahead. So even if you are somebody that loves to be digital, and a lot of us obviously are digital using our planners and using our calendars, there's still something I think to be said for writing it all out, planning the work, working the plan, that sort of thing. And the High Performance Planner, I think, is a great way to go. I've been using this now for the last 2 months since I ordered it, and I have to say, I don't, every day I don't use every aspect of it, but to just be incrementally more on my game each day, I think is moving in the right direction, right? Isn't that what it's all about? So again, the High Performance Planner, and let me show you, I put it in just the classic black. But then there's the other version, which is the exact same thing. It is just a compilation of the yellow, the red, the blue, the green, same thing, just in different colors, and you can choose then which you want to use for which months of the year. So great little snapshot there when it comes to the High Performance Planner. Okay, as we round out our gifts for dad for Father's Day, last minute, I would be remiss if I didn't share this with you, and that is TRX. Love it. So this is something that we decided to put into our garage as we are staying home. And even though the gym just opened, I still have not been yet. And whether it is for him, for her, but in this case, we're talking about Father's Day gifts, this is a great system. So with the Burn system, you are able to have all of the tools that you need from the original TRX, the one and only. And I don't really have any experience with similar programs. I've only ever used the genuine TRX, so I recommend that. And then it walks you through, it has all these different languages, but it walks you through the various exercises. So I think my little cheat sheet is out in the garage where it's set up, but I'll show you. Yeah, so here you have the installation, shows you how you need to install it, and then walks you through, various exercises, whether it is, doing a hamstring curl, whether it is doing planks, you name it. It's all kind of, and again, in different languages for you. So the cool thing is you're getting the number one system, and you adjust the bands, you use your own body weight as resistance, and you can see here the little icons of how it can work upper body, lower body, you name it, all those small muscles in between, performing, 100 different exercises. I didn't actually really know that. So you can perform 100 exercises by learning 7 simple movements. Pretty awesome. And harder than it seems. It's to me, I didn't go all the way and do a marine training with it. I just used it initially for stretching and then some classes early on at the gym. But what's really cool is that you have the ability to work with it at different levels. So if maybe dad is just now getting back into working out, this is going to be a great system to kind of be a starter system for him. But then as he wants to grow up to that next level, you can do that as well. Again, it has your advanced fitness journey, because you have, I think, 3 months to access the app and increase strength, power, endurance, burn fat, build lean muscle, improve flexibility, strengthen your core, you name it. So really, really cool program for Father's Day. So just as we're recapping, we talked again about great ideas for Father's Day. I'll give them to you in reverse order. So here we go. TRX, great burn system, great workout system for dad for Father's Day. The bands are fully adjustable, and you just need to have a nice wall space and make sure you secure it, obviously, quite securely to that wall. Then we talked about the planner. Now the planner, in the high performance planner, whether you choose the entire year set or whether you choose, just the individual. There's the individual one. I just popped it up for you in the carousel. You've got about 2 months in each one of the individual books. So you'll have the entire year set, which I think is 6 books, or you'll have the just the 2-month version, and it gives you, again, all of these prompts from Brendon Burchard, where he's talking about your message to yourself that day, your top 3 priorities that day, tasks that absolutely have to be done, and then you have a weekly recap to kind of do a snapshot and a check-in with yourself, and then you also have a monthly check-in, which I think is really cool too, and then you have the built-in calendar for the whole month. So super effective, and I think it is a great gift to give to dad. Really helps you, in this case, walks you through seeking clarity, generating energy, raising necessity, increasing productivity. So if those are big motivators for dad, this could be a great way to go. And then you have, where is it? There you go. A couple of months that you have the entire month laid out, which is nice too. That's one way that I really like to look at things. So there you have it. All right, let's take a look backwards. We have the Coleman Quick Pump, great gift idea for dad for Father's Day. If you are somebody that's going to be out and about on the water blowing up those floats, if you're going to be having sleepovers and you need those air mattresses blown up, the Coleman Quick Pump, great idea. Very practical, so if you're looking for something really practical for dad, great way to go. The Bose Micro SoundLink is the smallest that I've featured for you of the Bose products. So if you're interested in a Bluetooth speaker that is on the go that you can take with you, that's going to be a great way to go. And if you're looking for something a little larger, then the Bose SoundLink Color is going to be a great way to go. And that's this item. So it comes in a variety of different colors. And what's really nice about it is this is IPX4. So it's going to be splash resistant. It's going to be something you can take to the beach. It's going to be totally portable. It, again, will power up right here on the side. I think you have 8 hours of battery life and a 30-foot Bluetooth connection. So entirely wirelessly. That big Bose sound on the inside. Great gift idea if you're looking for something that dad can have at the office or have in his own office at home, or something that you even want to take on the go with you. It can be a travel speaker. Not quite as portable as the littler one, but certainly big, amazing sound coming out of it. Okay, quick reminder about one of my favorites. I just can't help kind of oozing about this one. It's that What I Love About Dad. So this is a super popular book on Amazon, and it is a little fill in the blank book about what you might love about your dad. So here it is, and then it walks you through anything that you think might be interesting. I never get tired of your blank. I love how you never get tired of my blank. And like I was saying earlier, it could be just a really fun book to have because it's different for everybody, right? You'll fill it out with different information for your dad than your son or daughter might fill it out for your spouse. So I really like this one. I think it's a great way to get the kids all involved and just really, you know, have a fun way to think about your dad. And it gives you even the instructions on the back. I like this. Wash and dry your hands. Think of dad. Fill in the blank. Remove the plastic. Give it to dad. And then offer tissues. That's so sweet. I think it's going to happen. I think dad would probably cry if you fill this all out for him and have all those sweet sentiments that are in there. So great idea. Super affordable as well, and highly recommend it. So there is the book for dad. And in reverse order, our Bose Quiet Comfort. Super fun. These are going to be the iconic Bose over-the-ear headphones. Super comfortable, great for blocking out the noise, great for being able to sort of create your own zen, if you will. Maybe dad just needs a little space because everybody's kind of in tight quarters these days. This is going to be a great way to go with the Bose. Just love how comfortable they are. From the very top here, the way they fit on your head to the way they wrap around your ears. Great way to go. And you've got all the controls on board as well here. And then this is how you would either connect to Bluetooth or you would activate the noise cancellation. And they have a nice battery life as well. So if you are somebody that travels a lot, this is something I took with me just to Dallas a couple weeks ago. As I jumped on the plane for the first time in a long time, I knew that this is one item I cannot be without on a plane. And they fit nicely into that little carrying case as well. So there you have it from Bose. And all right, really quickly, there's the item I just popped into your carousel from Bose. And then let's go on to the Apple. These are the Apple AirPod Pros. Great gift idea for dad for the holiday. A great gift idea for dad for any time. They are going to automatically connect. Can you see that? When you once you've connected one time, and you can deactivate that if you want to. All of the settings built right in. Love the fact that you have active noise cancellation. Love the fact that you can turn that off and actually hear more. 200 times a second, it's actually sensing and sending out signals to really give you the best audio quality. They also come with a variety of different tips, so you can have the perfect fit in your ear, which is really nice as well. Nice long battery life, up to 5 hours, and once you charge them for 5 minutes in the case, you can get an extra, I think it is, hour of listening time. So not too bad when it comes to the charging. Love that. And I think it has the Qi charger too. So I have to look more into that for next round. And finally, the Fire Display. I just picked up the 7. I know there's lots of different varieties that are out there. Certainly entirely up to you which one you want to start with. But I thought this was a great beginning because if you are wanting to have an e-reader, you want to have a second tablet, you want to have something that gives you Netflix and Disney Plus or whatever app it is that you're using these days. There's so many that are now compatible. Check it out. Prime Video, you've got your apps on here, Amazon, and these are just the ones that automatically populated with a few suggestions as I set this up earlier. Instagram, Netflix, Facebook I threw on here. So many cool things. So I can't wait to discover more about that. But I think, giving the gift of accessibility is always thoughtful. Giving the gift of an e-reader, I think, is terrific. And you never know what Amazon might throw your way when it comes to the free trials for the Kindle as well. So great gift idea there for Dad. So those are some of my last minute gift ideas for Dad for Father's Day. And I will be seeing you soon here. We've got some fun stuff planned. So happy Father's Day. Hope you have a great rest of your day today, and we'll see you soon.